What's up, everybody? I am the Carbonation King, and today I will become the first person in human history to carbonate a whole cheeseburger. And what better way to do it than with one of the most iconic burgers on the entire planet, the McDonald's Big Mac. Buckle up, because it's going to be a wild ride today as we enter the Carbonatrix, where food will never be the same. I tell you what, I have been looking forward and waiting for this one ever since I invented the Carbonatrix a few months ago in my garage, and I figured out that I could basically carbonate anything. I've wondered if I could carbonate a whole cheeseburger. So today we're going to figure that out. We're going to throw it in the Carbonatrix and see if we can carbonate this whole cheeseburger. It's going to be a lot of fun. Full disclosure, this is the first time that I've been to McDonald's in several years. I mean, honestly, that's kind of one of the reasons why I invented and started this Carbonatrix project, is to get kids to eat healthy by giving them this option for fruit that takes whole fruit and turns it into an experience, a five-sensory experience for kids to eat. It's fantastic, but you know, with this, the principles of physics work the same. You can bond the CO2 molecule to an H2O molecule and make H2CO3, but I don't want to get down to the science of it because we're here to carbonate some good food and carbonate some awesome stuff. So this is the photogenic model. This is what you guys are going to be getting when you go onto Kickstarter. By the way, go onto Kickstarter. We're launching in March. Pledge something for us. It's going to be an awesome wild ride because I want to bring this to every single person in the country. I want to make America healthy again. We're going to get kids to be less fat and eat whole foods. Not like these Big Macs here. I don't think they're going to end up as delicious as fruit, but go to Kickstarter, sign up on our website, enter thecarbonatrix.com, and follow us because we're changing the world and changing how people eat food. And I can't wait for you guys to be a part of the journey. But let's just get it started off and show you guys how this works. Well, okay, so this is the original Carbonatrix, the first one that I invented. As you can see, it's, you know, some old water filter. The thing that we use has got a gauge on here so I can monitor the CO2 levels and the pressure inside here. And I think we're gonna have to load these things in sideways, but let's take a look at these Big Macs. I got two just in case. One looked terrible, but McDonald's does a great job. Even though I haven't eaten these in years, on the drive back here to my house, McDonald's is like a mile away, I was like watering at the mouth, like salivating. These things smell so good. And honestly, that looks pretty good. Take a look at that right there. Oop, that looks pretty decent. That looks pretty decent. I think we're gonna have to cut it in half though, so we can fit it in the chamber. So we're gonna use this one. This looks like a good model. Save this one for something else. And let me show you how the Carbonatrix works, and then we'll check back here. I'm probably gonna give this one a little bit longer, to be honest with you. The minimum time that you wanna do for most fruit is about 45 minutes, but the longer that you leave it in there, of course, the more time that the CO2 has to get bonded to those water molecules. So let's take our knife here, and we'll give this a little cut in half and slide it in there and show you how the Carbonatrix works. Oh, apologize if that was a terrible way to cut. I'm not much of a chef, but here's what it looks like before. Hope we get a good view there. You can see that. And then we're gonna, I need a napkin. And then we're gonna slide it in here into the carbonation chamber. Now, again, this is my industrial one. It's a little bit bigger. Ooh, maybe, hold on, how are we gonna get this in here without damaging it? All right, we're just gonna have to kind of get it in sideways a little bit, get a little grease on the chamber here, and then push it down in there without getting it too ruined. Okay, this one will have to move it in the rest of the way. Okay, there we go. We've got it loaded in there. There's our Big Mac loaded inside the Carbonatrix. That looks hilarious. We're gonna see what this looks like when we pressurize it here. Got to make sure I don't flip these over. Wouldn't want that happening. So again, you know, jump on our website, enter thecarbonatrix.com, follow me on Kickstarter, or I should say we're launching on Kickstarter soon. Follow us on Instagram, all the social media channels. If you're in the Boise region and you want to try this out, and you want to try a sample of the Carbonatrix and the carbonated fruit, hit me up down there in the comments. And then if you have any suggestions of things that you want me to carbonate, other foods that you want me to try, or fruits that you want me to try, let me know down in the comments. Me and the Carbonation Prince are gonna get this going and be trying a ton of stuff. So But before we do that, let me show you how this all works. Of course, when you're gonna have your own device at home, it's gonna be using this and not this big industrial looking thing. But the first thing you gotta do always is make sure that you are loaded up with high potency CO2. Now this is our specifically crafted CO2 that's gonna be sold with every Carbonatrix out there. And the great part is it works not only for food like this, or food, but it also works for for your beverages. So you just pop out your old one, pop in your new one, and you are cooking with peanut oil, or I guess cooking with CO2. All right, so what you do when you want to get things carbonated is you'll attach your hose on here, you'll lock it down with the nut, and put on your quick to connect device into your carbonation chamber. As I said, this is the very first model, so the ones you guys get at home will be much more similar looking to this. And then you just fill it up with CO2. I'm gonna monitor the pressure here, get it to about my proprietary amount. Can't actually tell you guys, but get it right where I want. Lock this down, disconnect that, and boom, there we go. We are pressurized. We are cooking this, filling this with CO2. I'm gonna pop this in the fridge, and then we'll be back in a few hours. Remember, if you have any suggestions or anything like that of things you want me to carbonate, thanks buddy, that was my dog there. Leave it down in the comments below. But we'll check back here in a few hours. And take a look at this, this Big Mac and some Blackberries. See you guys soon.
3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back, everybody. I am joined now by my handsome assistant, the Carbonation Prince, to test out what are we eating today?
Blackberries and a Big Mac.
That's right. We're carbonating a cheeseburger. We got this Big Mac. It's been in there for a couple of hours. And it is looking ready to go. This thing looks very, very interesting. It's kind of, some of the condensation has fogged up a little bit of the inside here.
What the heck?
But
Fogged up.
yeah, it's fogged up a little bit. Let me bring this around in front of the camera because we want to get a good look here of what it looks like when we open it. Thanks, Junior. Okay, make sure that we're not. All right, so there we go. We can see them in there. It doesn't look noticeably different at the moment. Looks pretty similar to when we originally put it in there, but let's see what happens when we let out some of that. Oh, you can see the bread expanding. Okay, oh wow. This is difficult to do while keeping this thing steady. Well, I just smashed that plate, everybody, so that's fun, but here we have the carbonated cheeseburger. Look at that. See a little bit of bubbling down there? Very interesting. Let's give it a taste. Oh. Look at that. Accidents happen in the kitchen every day. I just smashed that plate by accident trying to unroll this thing. But that's okay. We're gonna be okay. Okay, so I can see the bubbling in here. We can see the popping. We can see the bubbling in here. We can see the popping. Are you ready to try this, Junior? Take this burger. All right, let's give it a try. The world's first carbonated Big Mac. It's been carbonating for 4 hours. Oh my goodness. Whoa! Oh my goodness. That's in the bread. It's in the meat. Here, try a bite. Give it a try. Big bite. Oh, how is that? What do you think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? I don't know if you guys can see it in here, but like the Thousand Island dressing is like carbonated in there. It's very strange. All right, Junior, for the camera, thumbs up, thumbs down. What is it, good or bad? Tell them. Use your words.
Good.
What did you like about it? Back on your spot.
Fizzy with the pickles.
Yeah, the pickles were fizzy. That was very interesting. All right, well, that one was not our favorite. That was a little bit weird, but hey, we were the very first people ever to carbonate a whole Big Mac, and the whole thing genuinely was carbonated. The sauce was carbonated. The meat, not so much, but the bread, definitely. That was really cool. Junior, was that pretty fun?
Yeah.
All right, up next, we're going to do, what are these? What do we got, Junior?
Blackberries.
Blackberries.
We know that these are super yummy.
We do know these are super yummy. We've had these a bunch of times, haven't we?
Blind.
All right, I'm gonna open these in front of the camera here. Hopefully I won't smash this plate into the ground. Let that out a little bit. We can see him. Oh, you can see him starting. I want to make sure we can see if we can hear him. I'm going to stick my microphone down in here.
It's making little chirpy sounds like a bird.
Very cool. All right, Junior, give that one a try.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Super fizzy.
Oh, super fizzy. You can just see like every little section of this blackberry is just bursting and like bubble wrap. It's kind of like this whole thing's like bubble wrap, and every one you bite into pops. Oh, that is the best. That is spectacular. You know the best part about doing all these fruit, I mean, the Big Mac was fun. That was a little bit crazy, but the best part about doing these fruit, kids absolutely go crazy for it. Do you want your kid to eat whole fruit, whole foods, eat more fruit? Get the Carbonatrix, watch us on Kickstarter, watch for us on Kickstarter, and your kids are gonna be loving this. They will be begging you for whole fruit. That is so flipping good. Well, what do you think, Junior? How do we do today?
Good.
Now, well, that was a lot of fun. Well, that was a lot of fun. Excuse me for talking about my mouthful. Look at this kid, he can't stop. Thanks for joining us on the Carbonatrix Kitchen. Subscribe to all of our channels. Drop a comment down below. Let us know what you want us to carbonate next. We can do anything on the planet. I'm gonna build bigger devices and carbonate more things other than just this Big Mac and all these fruit and stuff. So thanks so much for participating. Thanks so much for watching. We love you guys. Stay awesome and enter the Carbonatrix where fruit will never be the same. You say it.
Fruit will never be the same.